We already had Salty Birches in the works, so definitely go follow us on Facebook and TikTok, Salty Birches. We do not have an Instagram, Salty Birches, so make sure you go to TikTok or Facebook for that. Okay, so Salty Birches, it's just getting started.
Just getting started, and you guys, it's going to be so much fun. It's not going to be like Friday with Friends. It's not going to be like all about the show all the time.
Better.
It's going to be so much fun. We have been talking about it and planning for a long time, and the timing to introduce it became the right
it was
time.
Just perfection. I mean, we're already talking about like launching Salty Birches in January, and so then when I found out about what he said, I'm like, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's okay. It's called free marketing.
There you go. So what is Salty Birches, you guys? Oh, hi, my friend Sherry. How are you? I saw you called me, and I was in the middle of stuff. So I will call you back at some point.
Show them your shirt again. They're saying, what does it say?
Never gonna ditch the bitch. They're like the best bestie hoodies.
If you haven't seen yesterday's episode, we apologize. Because now you've just been, what's the word? We did a spoiler. We didn't give a spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
However, I'd like to say that apparently some of you saw this on Hulu a whole week ago, because I was getting screenshots, screen videos, tags, people messaging me. They were upset. They were concerned. And I couldn't say anything.
For a whole week this has been happening.
Because
it's been kind of fun.
The episode was supposed to air last night. So, but hey Sherry. So it was weird to see
Doris.
people upset.
How are you, my friend?
Oh, you haven't seen
Doris
it yet.
from New York.
Hi Doris, I missed it. I saw Sherry, but I missed it.
No, it's all good.
You guys were all so angry. I've received, you guys, I love you all so much. You've been so sweet.
Thank you for having her back.
Yes.
I was saying, like, we ride at dawn, and I thought, well,
get
dang
the shovel.
We should have launched this at
dawn.
At dawn, because that would have been like so perfect.
I would have been late.
Didn't.
I would have been very late.
It was kind of funny. Anyway, so we write it dawn. Justice for Jen. I see a lot of justice for Jen. And evidently some video has been made. But like you were telling me today about some video that was made or something. But I don't know what it is.
There's
anyway,
a lot of
thank
things.
You for,
no, people were screen
defending.
videoing it, and like people were sending me Reddit links. So, and I don't know how to Reddit. I barely know how to TikTok.
I don't know how to read it.
I don't know how to read it. I don't know how to do all the things, so I just ignore all the things, because I'm like afraid if I click the wrong thing, I'm going to get scammed.
Sometimes.
Just so funny.
Sometimes I do.
And you're all so sweet. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Like, we are going to take advantage of the fact that he stuck his foot in his mouth, and then we're going to move on to much bigger
and better things.
And much better things.
Much better things.
I wouldn't know how much bigger.
Well...
I couldn't not. Couldn't not.
Okay. So the title of this, Salty Birches. Birches, you know, kind of a play on word for bitches, right?
Yes.
You get that, right? And
Yes.
we're going to just be a little bit salty.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty salty. Now listen, this is going to be kind of, what was the word that I was using? I can't think of the word. Like the show, like the you do a whole bunch of things in the show.
Variety show.
Yes. It'll be kind of variety show-esque on Salty Birches. This is kind of fun videos, fun experiences, conversations between us and maybe others. So much stuff that is already ready to drop on our Salty Birches social medias. So thank you, Stacia, Kella. I'm sorry. I even have my glasses on, and I'm sorry. But the comment about Zona being the best part of the episode, she totally was.
What was the comment about
Zona?
Oh, I thought there was a comment about Zona.
She was saying
Zona's a good girl.
Zona was the best part of the episode.
She really is. Yeah.
Zona.
Yeah. So
she's the best part.
I have been encouraging Meri to be less well-behaved for a long time.
She's a very good / bad influence.
I'm a very bad influence.
But listen, you guys, you've seen us enough together, right?
I bring out the worst in
Thank you
her.
for the universe. Yeah, but
The best worst of you.
it's so good. We're
It's
so
so good.
funny. Like, we are so funny.
We think we're funny.
We're
which is
like
all that matters.
comedians.
Yeah.
I hope you think so too, because we think so.
We are so amused by ourselves
And
that
we're gonna
we
be a
hope the rest of you
little
are.
bit less behaved, less well behaved.
I'm going to be the same amount of misbehaved. Anything
mean-
more will probably get me arrested or sued.
That's you know
I'm already on that fine line.
of arrested or sued.
Yeah, I
How
feel
am
like I walk
arrested?
it. I'm close.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Lovey, where are
I have
you?
fuzz on my face.
I wanted to show you.
Maybe just sued.
Probably just sued. I can't see you being arrested.
Me either. I know too many people.
This is true.
I'd be pardoned. Just kidding.
Anyway.
We are.
Yes,
we
but
want to
Lucy
be.
and Ethel,
We want to
Jennifer. I mean,
Oh.
we're kind of that
Yeah.
funny.
You guys. So okay, who
Just
here
wait until
and
you
there?
just wait until you see the handle pulling.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
That video when that drops, that's gonna be.
we've had a lot of fun.
We have had a lot of fun getting
Yeah.
this ready for you guys. I am so excited. Anyway,
It's
so
gonna
you
be
gotta
good.
follow Salty Birches on Facebook and on TikTok. That's
Spell
where you're gonna
Salty
see all this
Birches.
stuff.
Can't find it on Insta.
SALTY Salty.
Are we on Instagram on
Oh,
Salty
we're not on
Birches?
Instagram.
That's
I'm
why
so
I
sorry.
can't find it.
We're not on Instagram. Salty Birches, BIRCHES, birch, like a birch tree.
So you did spell it right when you said spell Salty Birches. I thought maybe you were messing with us, and then I realized Instagram doesn't have.
Yeah, we're
not
not on
there yet.
Instagram. We're on like my Meri Brown.
Uh-huh.
What is it? The real Meri Brown?
Sure.
Yeah, the real Meri Brown. And then also just Jen really on Instagram.
You just watch the video one day at a time. Who here, raise your hand, has watched the video that we just dropped about 2.5 minutes ago?
Like literally, we just dropped it, you guys. Have you seen it? Do you love it? Please tell us how much you love it, because we had so much fun making that. The hoodies say, never gonna ditch
The bitch.
the bitch. Never gonna ditch the bitch. Thank you, Jill.
Yes.
Jill just, on Instagram, just atted Salty Birches. But it's just SALTY, like salty, and then birches.
Yeah,
like
on
a birch
Facebook
tree.
and on TikTok.
Facebook and TikTok.
But
No,
it was
we're
the
gonna follow
Salty Just Jen. So if you were following Salty Just Jen, it has
It's switched.
converted
Yes.
to the other one.
Because some of you already were following Salty Just Jen.
Yeah.
We had to.
It was a bait and switch.
It was totally 100% a bait and switch. But I think you're going to love the switch.
Oh, good story.
bitch switch.
The bitch switch. It was a bitch switch.
On purpose,
It was
a
a
bitch
bitch
switch on TikTok.
We're glad you love the hoodies. Everyone keeps saying, make shirts, make shirts.
I
and
know,
then the
they're so
cactus
good.
thing, which I forgot I said a
cactus.
cactus thing.
I know, I kept seeing comments like to me about the cactus. I'm like, what is happening? What was said about the cactus?
Yeah. So somebody told us, which was helpful because we're about 3 or 4 episodes behind. I don't watch it all. I'm about
I haven't
18
watched the
seasons
last.
behind.
Okay, on TikTok it's Salty
We did
Birches.
have these made.
SALTY Birches, BIRCHES. If it's not that yet, it might not have converted. I wonder if it didn't convert yet. Like, I wonder if there's a timeline. So look for Salty Just Jen with 2 N's.
Yeah, it's one or the
Jen.
other. Let's see if I can find it.
It might not have switched yet. I don't know. Like, we literally just switched it on TikTok. So if there is a...
Okay, look, it looks like that.
Oh,
I'll
it
show
is that.
Instagram in a second, okay?
It's with the salt and the birch trees. So
Happy MLK Day, yes.
So
and,
fun.
okay, so I have to say,
Brecca did see it on TikTok.
our kids
Awesome.
get MLK Day off, but they don't get Veterans Day off. And I want them to actually,
Yeehaw!
like, because when they go to school on Veterans Day, they get, like, all this education that's just for Veterans Day. And I kind of want them to do that with MLK Day. Like, they can have it off, but then tomorrow, it needs to be where they're actually educated. It's not just a day where they don't understand it. So I'm, like, constantly pushing for Don't just give a day off. Educate them on why they're getting the day off and why it's important to be respectful. Sorry, I know I just went off on a tangent, but it's important to me.
No, thank you.
We need to educate
Holly
our children.
says if you search Salty Birches, it doesn't come up.
Give it time.
Well, keep searching.
Give it time.
Because it's on Facebook and it's on TikTok, and also it might have, it might still be Salty Just Jen on TikTok, but some people have seen it as Salty Birches.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad you love the video.
I do love that you love the video.
I mean, this is just the beginning, y'all. This is just the beginning.
Yep. So there will be more stuff dropping and coming constantly, hopefully. And we're just kind of taking it slow because we don't know what's happening with TikTok.
You almost said something
I probably did.
a little bit different than
TikTok.
TikTok. Almost. I'm going to have to remember it's okay for me to say super salty things.
Yes. It's going to take her some time,
I
you
try
guys.
to
Just be encouraging.
I try to be
Good.
appropriate. I've been appropriate for so many years.
But it's so liberating when you let it go.
To just let it go.
It's cathartic when
Yes.
you just finally start saying the stuff that comes into your head.
You
Because
should have seen me
some
today. You would have
dumb
been so proud.
fucknuts need words said about them. And so we just say them. I want to hear what you said. What'd you say?
I can't because it might be seen on a future episode of
I wasn't here today,
different
so I missed a lot of stuff. I was
TV show.
traveling. I traveled my butt back to town and got dressed.
My mouth just like things kept dropping out of it, and then I was like, whoa, and the producer would be like, oh, I'd really like to hear what you said. There was one time I said, well, if I were to have controlled myself from what I wanted to originally say, then I might have said such and such, but but that was only if I would have controlled myself, and it wouldn't, so I did say it, so, in a really funny way. It was kind of fun.
Can't wait. So they're trying to catch up so that people don't have to wait so long, right?
Yes.
Like, that's like the rumor.
Yes, that is the rumor, and that is the plan.
So it'll be really fun when you guys can actually talk to us about things.
You're
and
right, Shelley. There is nothing wrong with being appropriate. And I am very appropriate.
Inappropriate.
No, well, she said there's nothing wrong with being appropriate.
Oh, because I was appropriate shaming. And
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, don't appropriate shame.
I stand by my original being appropriate.
I
stand
think
by
there's
it.
times.
No.
I think there's times.
Yeah.
That you can be and should be appropriate, and sometimes that you can be and should or should not, depending on who you are, what you are wanting to put out into the world, be inappropriate.
Yes.
So I think it can go
She's so
both
PC.
ways.
I used to be PC.
I'm very PC.
I got tired of it. It made me sad. I've had heart murmurs because of it. I think it caused my stress. I'm serious. I think that's what it was.
And since you quit being appropriate,
I don't have heart murmurs. So there's a direct correlation between heart health and saying the word fuck.
also, and she is not a doctor, nor is she making any sort of medical claims.
But
I'm saving
the
your bacon
less
right
appropriate
now.
you are, the better you'll feel. I used to be really appropriate, but I've always been very honest.
You do a very, very good job of being appropriate in appropriate situations.
Yeah. But I
So,
need to. It's good.
There's that.
We're so glad you like our shirts and the video.
The video was fun.
It was
and
a lot
the
of
pictures
fun.
were a lot of fun to take. And it was hard for us to decide which 10 to post.
Yeah. TikTok. Okay, at least 3,000 of you still have access to TikTok.
That's awesome.
So that's good.
It's interesting because the comments on TikTok go so fast.
Yeah,
Single
even
or ready to
faster
mingle?
than-
Yes, I am.
On Instagram, sometimes we can at least read one. Be a cactus is my 2025 motto.
That's funny. Be a cactus.
And I'm the favorite of Kells.
Oh, thank you,
Thank
Miss
you, Kels.
Fabulous. Thank you. You can probably see him better if I look like this at you at Instagram.
Get your boobs out there.
We definitely know that she's going to want to get these in pink as well, and I'm
She's gonna give in.
not sure how I feel about
With
it.
enough time.
Maybe if it's like a dusty rose kind of a pink,
You will wear.
not Pepto-Bismol pink.
It will be. It'll smell
Bubble
like
gum.
Pepto-Bismol.
Bubble
It's
gum
gonna be a
pink.
scratch and sniff.
Scratch and sniff. Wow. Let's be careful about what we want to scratch and sniff.
My eyeball rolls are the best. It takes a lot of practice.
She does really, really good eyeball rolls.
Oh my gosh.
Really, really good ones.
It's fun. Until maybe I need pink and you need teal.
I mean, I think that seems very appropriate.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think so.
Absolutely.
Everyone else wants them too.
I really
Zona
should
does what
probably
Zona wants. She doesn't like to be on camera.
let me find some. Let's see. Were you surprised Kody called that?
Talk
that way. I will tell you, nothing surprises me anymore, especially after that. I mean, it was a shock, and I was not happy at all. And also, I just had to be like, I guess this is just
He's
what
lost
he
his
does. And I can't, all right, okay.
People are asking what your Vegas friend thinks about being called a bitch.
Why don't you tell us?
So
she's the one who told Brandy.
I saw Brandy mid-December, right before Christmas, like a week before Christmas, and we were in her car driving somewhere, and I told her, and I said, I'm not sure I'm supposed to tell you, because I'm not sure Meri's supposed to tell me, but on an upcoming episode, Kody said that Meri should ditch the bitches in order to find an alpha husband.
Yeah.
And she laughed as hard as I did. And I said to Meri, thank God she has a Tesla so it could self-drive. Because I'm not sure she was paying attention to the road. It was fine. We were fine, obviously. So she is, listen, Brandy is amazing. And
Brandy's awesome.
One of us. And she knows
100%.
that, like, the people whose opinions count don't include him. So she just laughed her ass off with us.
Yep.
Now, I don't know if she warned her husband. I did warn my husband, my grandma, and my mom. Because Meri was like, you've got your parents, everyone's going to get upset.
I was so disappointed and so like, oh my gosh, can you just keep digging your hole?
Well,
just keep digging it deeper.
Didn't you say, like, I should ask them to remove that? That was inappropriate. And I'm like, no, don't.
Did I say that?
I feel like
I
you
have said
did.
that because I know I can't.
Okay.
I
feel like somebody said it. Maybe it was my mom who said, well, why doesn't Meri just ask him to remove it? And I said, why? Let him.
It just helps.
Freedom of speech, bro. First of all, mommy.
The bitch anyway. so,
but now, like, it's
yes,
okay.
I did. Who just said that? Who just said that on Instagram?
You did ditch us, bitch. So there's that.
There's that. Katie. Katie.
So, I did tell my mom. She laughed. A lot.
I can see your mom laughing.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, and she's like, well, whatever. I did tell my grandma yesterday. I know that sounds crazy. Hi, Grandma. I love you. She watches us on Instagram. Happy 85th birthday. And she
How
giggled.
How many people came to her birthday party?
So a little over 30, but her phone wasn't working for 2 months, so we're not sure how many people weren't sure if she was alive or not.
She's alive and kicking.
She is alive.
Hi, Grandma.
She's well. So like over 30 people came. I actually wasn't feeling well. So, but yeah, so I told my grandma, she laughed. But right before I left, like we were in the car heading out of town, and I stopped into Sean's shop, my husband Sean. I stopped into his shop, and some of the people that work there were hanging out with them. And I said, I gotta go. I love you. I'll be back in a few days. Also, Kody calls me a bitch, but it's fine. I'm taking care of it.
You literally just told him that?
Yes.
Just this weekend?
Yes, because then I could leave without having to hear it if he was angry. Right?
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
One of the girls, Nikki, she's standing next to him, and she goes, that mother effer, I'm getting the shovel. What time do you want to leave? I'm like, no.
It's all good.
So, Nikki, thank you for having my back.
We got it covered.
And my husband doesn't say words unless he's ready for them to be on the record. And we have a lot of cameras in our shop. So he just said, you're okay with it? And I said, yeah. And he was like, all right. And that was it. That was it, because he knows what I'm capable of.
Yes, he does.
And he knows that Meri and I...
her for a really long time.
Yes, he knows that Meri and I have a lot of fun. We are
20?
at 19 years on the 27th of January.
19.
Yeah.
Look at you go.
So, 19 years. So he knows that when Meri and I get our mindset on something, he should just give us his blessing and move on.
Yeah.
So he did.
I had somebody just ask on Instagram, did we know about it beforehand? Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
She warned me after she cried all night.
This is true. I wasn't
love
gonna
you.
really announce that I cried all night, but now you know I cried all night.
She doesn't cry over almost anything.
I don't. I'm very selective about who I cry in front of. Obviously, I did it in my room at night
And I just told you all.
for a reason. I was so
I
mad.
felt bad that she was so
I
upset.
was so mad. Like, it wasn't a cry because I was, oh my gosh, Kody, you're breaking my heart again. It was not that, I promise. It was like, I was so mad. Like, I was like, I cannot believe you stooped so low.
Yeah, and I could, so I wasn't upset.
And so why don't we tell what you did when I told you the next day?
Okay. Do you wanna? Should we reenact it?
Okay, we're
like
going to
we did?
reenact it. Okay? So basically, I said to her, well, this is what Kody said. Meri wants an alpha male, which, by the way, how would he know what I want?
He hasn't
Because
known
it's
for 30 fucking
obviously
years.
not him. Okay, sorry, that was a side note.
Side note.
Okay, so Kody said, I'm telling her what
Yeah.
Kody said.
Yeah.
Meri wants an alpha male, but I don't know how that's going to work because she also wants to be in charge. She's going to have to get rid of her mean girl girlfriends. She's going to have to ditch those bitches if she ever wants to find a real man. And that's exactly what she did. She
She's
just
such
started
a
laughing.
fucknuts.
And I'm like, what?
That's what I did.
That's exactly what she did. I'm like, I'm so upset. I'm so upset about this.
And
she's like,
I was not.
She's not.
And I did say, I said, well, also, haven't I kind of been a bitch? And to give you a few examples, one of the times that we filmed, I continuously referred to Meri when in Kody's presence as his ex-wife.
That was the time that.
Hey, your ex is over there. Can you tell your ex? Can you get your ex?
Moving my stuff.
I need your ex.
Always the ex. The ex.
It was the day
just
that
like
she was moving
just
to
kind of just
Utah.
shoving that knife in the
Kidney.
Right,
I was
yeah.
just twisting like a
twisting.
pencil and a sharpener. So let's be real. Have I been the kindest person in the world to him? Yes. For a long time, I was very either quiet or
Respectful of me.
neutral.
Like you were totally
Yeah,
being respectful.
I
of me
was,
when I
for
like,
Meri's
trying
sake.
to- yeah, 100%.
But
Yeah.
at the point where I was done being nice, I may have been a bitch.
Over the top,
And I don't make any apologies for it.
and she's very proud of it.
Because if he can dish it, then he can take it. And if he's going to be mean to my best friend,
Shy.
I know. And if he's going to be mean to my best friend, then I'm going to fucking roast him. Because that is what a good
This is
best
what
friend
best
does.
friends do. This is what best friends do, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, all I did was match his energy. Too bad for him that his energy sucked.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Karma is a bitch.
And my husband
We're out to play.
is very just able to recognize that I can and will and have always been able to handle any problem that I have. And he will support me fully.
I love that for you.
I love that for me
That's
too.
awesome.
Yeah. Also, when I don't want to
Also?
do something, I feign ignorance very well, and he will just do it, like pretending I don't know how to put gas in a car or cook. I'm
Now
so
the world
glad,
knows.
but Sean doesn't do social media. And fucking Nikki, if you tell him, I swear I will never talk to you again because she watches social media. So
That's too funny.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Oh, you guys, this is going to be so good. I am so excited.
Did you
for-
confront Kody about it? People are asking.
No.
She'd have to talk
There's
to him
no
to
point.
do that.
There's absolutely no point. Like, what? This is, I guess, my confrontation. If he ever sees
Oh.
this.
Are you feeling
You
confrontational?
want to know? I don't think I can say this.
Just say my ear.
I kind of want to say it.
Yeah, say it.
I kind of want to say it.
Nuh-uh. Did I know that?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
And
last
that
year?
means I can't talk about it because I didn't
Shit.
know about it.
Shoot. Oh.
I
Wait.
didn't know about it. Can I say that?
Okay. Yeah. I think, yeah.
It's a secret between us.
Okay.
Okay, it's a secret. Everybody's like, say it!
Say it louder.
Say it!
Just in case.
So basically, this commentary will not be in the tell-alls at the end of the season because I did not know about this whole situation at the time that we filmed that. And I'm very, very disappointed that that's the case.
That's okay.
I'm just saying.
There's always
There's things
this here.
There's things that I wish that I would have known. I was trying really, really hard to be nice during that.
Lindsay.
I'm just going to have to say, it's really frustrating for me.
Uh-huh.
Very frustrating for me when I put my best foot forward out
Yeah.
there to be very nice, very nice, very nice, just to be
Look like an
stabbed
ass.
in the back.
Yeah, or look bad because she's nice, and then things might get put into things
Extreme,
episodes
like
later
what happened last night.
that she wasn't aware of at the time of the tell-all, and then it makes her look bad, and that's not fair. And there's nothing you can do about it.
There's not anything I can do about it.
Somebody asked if the adult kids get upset about these things. I don't know that a lot of them watch, except for like maybe like 2. 1, 2. So, and even if they do, I bet you they can take it with a grain of salt. Like,
I don't even know.
like, okay, nobody has a perfect relationship with their parents, right? Is there times that your adult parent has ever said something and you're like, bless their heart? Not just me, right? No?
Bless their
heart.
Bless their
So
heart.
you just have to move on.
Yeah, I don't even know.
So with Salty Bees, we're not always going to be talking about this. We want to talk about lots of
No.
other things. So
this
talk
one
to
just
us.
this one just seemed very, 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 very appropriate. We're going to be talking about
What would
like
Jen do? I'm going to get you that bracelet. WWJD. What would Jen do?
Oh, and all you have to do is to go to any store or
Yeah.
order on Amazon.
Just get the regular one.
and it's just going to be WWJD.
I'm going to start selling them.
People are going
I'm going to get hit by lightning.
You know what? Listen, I believe in Jesus. Just so
She also
clear.
believes that Jen is accurate.
I also know that she's accurate the majority of the time. So
what would Jen do works. I love that.
I love that.
That's good. What would Jen do?
And I can just wear my WWJD bracelet, and like it depends on if I'm in a spiritual mood or a.
Yeah, you could pray for
Not.
their souls, or you could pray that an envelope
What is
falls
that
on them.
pray thing? That
Yes,
people
it's a.
do? Yeah, the meme.
We
that
should
you-
do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna do it. Never mind.
Do you see how the full sentences
right
don't
now.
actually?
But we know what we're
Yeah,
talking about.
and so it's a full sentence in a
we're there.
conversation.
Anyway.
Yeah, WWJD.
She's
Ross?
gonna call people out on their crap. That's what she's gonna do.
Yeah.
What would Jen
Say?
say? That's more appropriate. Special K5. You're right. What would Jen say?
Well, when it's what would Jen do, she would say things.
She would say things for sure.
Be a cactus.
Anyway.
WWJD. Be a cactus.
Be a cactus. Be a cactus.
My
So,
goodness.
Eat, pray, Jen.
Jen, we trust. You guys are all going to get me hit by lightning.
She's the best, you guys. I love
And I feel
how much
the
you love her. I love it.
I thank you. I appreciate it. And also, it's weird because at some point you'll probably all turn on me and hate me. Let's just be real.
I mean,
It
will
could
they
happen.
now?
I don't know.
I don't know. How could anybody hate you?
Ask
Fine.
Kody. I'm a lot.
All you have to do
I'm aware
is
of that.
defend their ex, I guess, and then they'll hate
They'll
you.
hate you. That's all you have to do.
That's it, I guess. There you go. We're kind of amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody, Kelly, Willie, 91.
We both just put lotion on. Like we look like what are the villains that like?
Oh, somebody else I know does this. He did it. Yes.
Are you fucking kidding me? That was completely. If it happened, we didn't know.
Is that? He does that sometimes.
Dang it! If she buys me a junk journal, it better be pink and have angels on it.
I might have one.
Someone just said you should get Jen a junk journal.
You know what journal I do have that Brandy got for me? Oh, where's
You
the
talk
one that
about
you
hers,
got?
but not mine.
I was gonna say I think you got one
No,
for
it's
me
fine.
too, but I don't know where it is. I think it might be somewhere
In this disaster,
in this office. This is an office.
aka disaster.
It is just an office.
Yeah.
Come here, lovey.
Mine said no regrets.
Hi, my love. Yes, hers says no regrets. The one that Brandy got me said, I don't give a flying rat's ass. So that's kind of funny.
And it makes us happy. So we
Come
want
here, love.
to start watching a show. You guys, you need to tell us what show everyone is watching that we need to start watching so we can, like, talk to you guys about it as well as other stuff we're doing. Listen, if it's touching the plastic, it's going to melt it.
Well, maybe I'll move it. Okay. There you
Thank
go. Come
you.
here, lovey.
What would Jen
Come
do?
here, come
Not
here.
burn down the
It's
house?
Miss Zona. Hi, my love.
Do you see
Oh, my
this sweet
love.
dog?
My sweet lovey.
Mary does still sell LuLaRoe, yes. Secret Lives of Mormon Housewives. It went really fast, TikTok. Landman, I love Landman. And I love Shrinking.
Oh, I have not seen those Secret Wives ones.
Everyone's saying the Secret Lives of Mormon Housewives. It's a real hard thing to say.
Come here.
Okay. Younger Zona. Oh, that's not a show, that's Zona. Landman is amazing. You should start watching Landman. You guys.
Blue Bloods,
Oh
Homeland.
my gosh. I think we should start with
Lincoln Lawyer.
Secret.
You tried to get me to watch Lincoln Lawyer.
I like Lincoln Lawyer.
I
Wait,
haven't
is it
seen
on
it
again?
yet.
Did I miss something? Tulsa
know.
King, my
Somebody just
husband
said it.
watches.
Severance,
The
Handmaid's
Agency.
Tale. Why?
I love
Oh.
Shrinking. I cried the last Shrinking.
Rebecca did something really funny the other night.
Yeah.
Okay, were any of you guys who are watching Instagram, if you watched us on Facebook and or TikTok, you might have seen this, but any of you on TikTok who might have been watching on my birthday when I did that birthday live, I have to tell you what she did. We're talking about, I can't even remember what we're talking about, somehow Wyoming. Maybe
Wives
when I
with
used to
knives?
live in Wyoming or something, and Rebecca, this is my,
Rebecca's her sister.
she's my sister, same mom, same dad. And we have to say that when you grow up in a... She's very, like, she does not like to ruffle feathers. She's, like, very careful. And
She doesn't want to know what Jen would do.
She thinks it's funny what Jen would do.
She's so sweet.
She did... Oh, some of you guys might know her if you watch the show. She's been on it. She's Nathan's wife. But Nathan was my brother-in-law before Cody's best friend, so...
Yeah, he was
always
hers
forgets-
first.
Yeah, he always forgets to say that part. Anyway, so she sometimes will say funny things like she has on the show. It's funny. Well, the other day we were talking about Wyoming, and she stood there and she's like, "Hey, everybody, why for Wyoming?" And she's like really timid about it. Why for Wyoming? It was really funny, actually, that she did that.
I only know what this
Anyway.
means because I was told about it a while back. I didn't know it was on an episode.
Yes, it was.
Y is for Wyoming, and
Y
I
is
was
for
like,
Wyoming.
why would she say? It took me forever to realize it's because it starts with a Y.
Yes, Kody 974. Yeah,
It
he's
was a
my.
thing.
That's Nathan. He's an amazing person. I love him. He's so good. But yeah, that's my brother-in-law.
Man on the
Cody's
Inside
best
is
friend.
good. I think I've watched the whole thing already. Oh, I like the pug.
I like him. He's
Okay,
cute.
so you need to watch Shrinking. I've been trying. You need to just do it.
What is it about?
It's the therapist.
Oh, it's a therapist one.
Yes.
I'm gonna write it down.
And I think we should watch the Mormon Wives' Lives. Mormon Lives'
You know
Wives.
what? The Mormon Wives' Lives.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You said
Quilly.
Mormon Wives.
I didn't know that the sister wives were a thing until one of my customers told me that they were a thing. And then I was at a convention, and they were there. And my mom's like, go get them for business. And so then I'm like, okay, well, from what I hear, they live here.
It'd be an easy. She did well. Explain. Your
It was
business.
a murder for hire.
Murder
It was
for
an
hire.
easy 4 houses a day.
Yep.
4 houses
Yep.
a month. I should watch.
I agree with you, Z Walls.
I watched a couple.
Definitely.
There was a time. Okay, when Twitter was a thing. There was a time when I would go over to Mary's and we would watch some of the episodes together, and she would live tweet.
Yep.
Like a long time ago on her giant love sack, like my kids and rice crackers. And I know that sounds really weird, but it was just a thing that we did. Woo! Instagram just flew
Sorry,
off
Instagram.
the freaking
You
table.
scared me.
Oh my God.
Sorry about that. It fell.
You have Apple TV, right?
I don't. I don't think so.
I don't think you do.
Oh,
No, thank you, CJ.
no, sorry, don't show. I'm not going to co-host.
We
with
made that
CJ.
mistake once, and it was kind of
It
scary.
was scary. I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah, Harrison Ford is so good. So,
Widower who wants to
shrinking
diddle.
sister. What?
They want to talk about.
What? I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. I'm so fucking lost. I don't know.
I remember we were sitting out on the porch and we were with Zona, and Zona was deciding what age of person I should date, and I was like between age 48 to 62 or 3 or something like that. And you're like, widower, like, you remember?
No.
You said
I say a lot of things.
Widower likes to diddle, like the other one that most people say, single and ready to mingle, and you're like, widower who likes to diddle. You said.
I have no idea what I
It
said.
was funny. It was
Apparently,
very funny.
Apparently, Mary thought it was really fuck. Damn it. My phone just fell. Like, our phones are flying off of all the surfaces.
Everywhere. Oh my goodness.
Gosh. So, what I say? Somebody who wants to diddle?
You said widower who likes to diddle.
But you're not a widow. Am I going to kill him?
No. But,
Was I there?
I'm gonna have to pull it up and let you watch it.
I'm so lost
Yeah,
all the
you
time.
said it about,
is the ghost.
Like something about like for somebody who I should date, like a
Okay,
widower.
single and ready to mingle.
And I'm gonna mingle with a
Ex
widower.
who wants some sex.
I mean, you didn't
Ooh, that's
say
a new
that,
one.
but that's a good one. Ex who wants sex.
Yeah.
Okay. But you said something about widower who's ready to
Diddler?
diddle.
Oh! I think I did say that.
I'm 100% positive
Yeah,
you did.
we're not high. We're just ridiculously